when it's all said and done, great game statistically. I think it's the second highest passer rating in the season.
Game-winning drive.
4 touchdowns, 3 passing, 1 receiving.
And once again, when he has the ball, as we take a look at our franchise focus, when he has the ball at the end of the game, I feel good about it. I feel way better about him having the ball in his hands than most quarterbacks that I've covered with this team. So, again, 20 of 34, 280 passing yards. He added another 53 on the ground, so he's well over 300 total yards. He caught two balls, 4 total touchdowns. My son's gonna kill me because I made him. I benched Caleb today for him. I put Justin Herbert.
Sorry,
and I don't know.
James.
I think Justin Herbert probably had a good game too, but I don't think he was out there catching touchdown passes.
I don't think it was 4 touchdowns and no interceptions.
So my bad on that one.
But shout out Ben Johnson. It's all a blur right now, but the reverse flea flicker, whatever it was, pass to Caleb for the touchdown where he's standing wide open in the end zone. That was a sweet play. Tyson Bagent off the bench. I went crazy with the lateral and then the completion back to Caleb.
Clock it, everyone. It took 32 minutes for Mark Carman to bring that up, and I honestly thought that was coming in the first minute. But honestly, Ben Johnson, to your point, not to steal your thunder, but he was in his bag today.
He early on the Cole Kmet's throwing passes. Hope the Kmet's okay. Concuss had to leave the game. It's just fun to watch what Ben dials up each week, and there were a ton of them out there today. And Caleb 2 catches. That was amazing.
I think the one thing I was critical on him, and I think we all were, was that 3rd and 3 situation where they passed the ball. And you had been running all that drive with Monungai, and you kind of thought you're in the red zone, 3rd and 3. This is a 2-down situation where you're going to run the ball twice, get a first down, reset the first down, and then hopefully get in the end zone. And on that, he threw the ball. Just all the momentum, it seemed like you were leading to that play and like, hey, we're running the football well, we're controlling the line of scrimmage. Why not keep with that?
I've been steadfast with Ben Johnson this year. Any decision he makes, I'm all for. Been ready to build a statue for weeks now, even at camp. But honestly, that 3rd and 3 at the end of the first half, for them to throw it there, that was the most disappointed I've been in Ben Johnson up to that point. You have to run the ball. Kyle Monungai had gotten you down to that point. You have an opportunity to get a first down, potentially continue to run the rest of that clock out. Because even if they had gotten, yes, you expect Caleb Williams to throw a touchdown pass there on 3rd and 3. That's his job. But even if they had, then the Bengals still get the ball back with 1:40 or whatever it was left. And so from a game management standpoint at the end of the first half, I just wish they would have continued to run the ball with Kyle Monungai. He had earned it to that point, and it didn't end up coming back to haunt him, but that was a tough moment.
Yeah, I think one thing also too with getting back to Caleb Williams, I think so many times he's trying to play that hero ball like he did at USC. And I look at the Dallas game, and he just looks so much more comfortable in taking what the defense gave him. And I think he's trying to make too many things happen out there and just take what the defense gives you. Because some of those plays, he's scrambling left, he's scrambling right, and you're like, literally, there's Loveland right there over the middle. There's Monungai in the flat. He's not taking what the defense gives you. So I think he's trying to play too much of that hero ball because he's a playmaker. He wants to make plays happen, but you have to let the defense give you that. You got to work up to that, and I think he's not doing that.
There is still a coming together of the coaching staff and Caleb about everything that's got to go on out there. They're not there yet, and they're 5-3 and they're winning, and he's making huge plays in huge moments.
The only other thing I'll say too is I don't understand. Without the luxury of having the all-22 to understand what Caleb is looking at, but when he's rolling out left and right or spinning out and going back and forth. I guess I can empathize with the wide receivers that a scramble drill would be really hard to practice with him because you really don't know which way he's going to go at any given moment. That being said, the scramble drill is not going well for the Bears, and Caleb is obviously not seeing people that are open on the scramble drill, but also when he does throw it and uncorks it to whoever, they seem to still be covered even after all this time of Caleb scrambling around. So guys need to get off their DBs. Guys need to catch the ball when the ball is put in a spot where they can catch it. Caleb needs to find the open receivers. And the scramble drill right now seems to be a mess for the Bears.
Well, when his back is to the field, you can't play.
But his scramble drill on the other side, and we could talk about this when Jerry Azuma comes here, as a defensive back, That is one of the hardest things in football. Sometimes Caleb has 10 to 12 seconds out there. So as a defensive back, you're on an island out there. It should be a no-brainer. Like, you look at Aaron Rodgers when he was on the Packers, the success that they had. Whenever he got outside the pocket, they just kind of fed off each other. And these receivers and Caleb Williams just aren't on the same page, because having 10 to 12 seconds, he should be able to carve up people. He should have been able to throw for 400-plus yards just alone on the scramble drills.
Yeah. And by the way, right now, as we're going back and forth here, I could just see Ho cooking up, I think, an ODK on.
Yeah, he's ready.
He's
ready.
He's going to show you everything that happened on the onside kick in a way that only Adam Ho can. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what he's cooking up here. Are you ready for it, or are we going to players only?
No,
we're not ready? Okay.
Yeah, we're still going. I mean, to me, it is funny. It's just, again, the untapped potential of this offense with Ben Johnson almost getting 600 yards. But the fact that Caleb Williams had 350 total yards and 4 touchdowns, and yet you're sitting here going, well, they could do better with this. He could do better with that. It just continues to point to this light at the end of the tunnel. And the question still remains, how far down is the light at the end of this tunnel? But I feel very confident that it's not a freight train coming at me. Yeah. The fact that they're able to do, and I've been wrong before, but the fact that they're able to put up these kind of explosive numbers throughout the year, and yet we're still sitting here going, man, there's so much untapped potential with this quarterback and with this offense. It just has me so excited as a Bears fan.